Hi, I'm Mike Herman, Director of Athletics and Vice President at Kansas Wesleyan, speaking to you here from Mabee Arena right on the Kansas Wesleyan campus. In fact, I'm in the student section. This is where you'll sit to cheer for our volleyball team, our men's and women's basketball teams, our competitive cheer and dance team, and root on our wrestling team. And there'll be many other celebrations in this space as well. In fact, hopefully on time, graduation will be here also. And speaking of on time, I want to talk about 3 things that I want you to think about and prepare so you can have a great student athlete experience at Kansas Wesleyan. And we'll talk about sports medicine, we'll talk about eligibility, and we'll talk about physically preparing yourself for that first season of college competition at Kansas Wesleyan. The first thing is sports medicine. We want to ensure that you are ready to go when you come to campus. So I want you to get 2 things completed in advance. Number 1, I want you to go online on our homepage and look under Inside Athletics. There's an invitation there to go to our sports medicine information, and there you can do 2 things. Number 1, give us your medical information so we can have your background prepared for when we're going to do your physical when you're on campus. And number 2, I want you to submit your insurance information through Viviture, which helps us with that element as well, so that when you're on campus, you're ready to go on day 1. And speaking of being ready to go on day 1, that's also true of eligibility. Now there's 2 key processes here. The most important one to get done early is Play NAIA. You need to register on the Play NAIA website. There is a fee for that. There's an $80 fee, and if you have trouble with that, there's an opportunity if you qualify for free or reduced lunch to get your high school to submit a waiver. Or if you're in college already and are eligible for a Pell Grant, a waiver can be submitted as well. But I want to get you registered to Play NAIA so that you can meet the NAIA criteria to be eligible right at the start. And that's really important because when students arrive on campus in August, that eligibility center is clogged with a lot of students in process. We want you to do that early so that you're prepared when you get here. You need to submit your ACT or SAT test scores, your official transcripts, and your class rank. Those 3 elements, you need to qualify with 2 of those 3 points to be eligible according to the NAIA. And the second part of the eligibility process is here on campus. You need to make sure we have your final transcripts, your final high school transcript, and your test score. So if you have those elements taken care of, you'll be ready to go when you get to campus. And remember, those are 2 different ways to handle that process. One more thing on Play NAIA. There's an opportunity to submit your transcripts after 7 semesters of high school experience. It has a little higher required GPA, 2.5, but if you qualify for that, submit right away so you can get through the process. And tell your coach at Kansas Wesleyan when you've started the process so they can put you on the short list, because that'll speed you through the process as well. And the last element is the physical preparation. You know, as a college student athlete, you're going to face some of the toughest physical challenges you have in your life. And I want you to be ready to prepared to go from day 1 so you can have great success here at Kansas Wesleyan. And that means you need to prepare this summer. Don't wait till you come to campus to start sleeping right and eating right. Do those things now. Get 8 hours of sleep. Make sure you're eating the right foods and have the right diet in place. And contact your coach. Ask them for your training program that you should have this summer. Perhaps you already have that. And make sure you're following that program rigorously. You're going to be tested when you get here, so take every step you can now to be prepared. And here's another tip. Contact one of the student athletes on the team. The coach can give you the information, email, text them, get in touch with them, and find out what it's like to be a student athlete at Kansas Wesleyan. What do you need to prepare for so you're ready to go from day 1? I'm so glad you're a Coyote. Welcome to Kansas Wesleyan. Look forward to having a great career. So honored that you've chosen for this to be the place where you're going to continue your education.